Okay, this video is how I spent $25 at Target. So we have two get-togethers before Christmas. The first get-together is making gingerbread houses and also cookie making. So I bought some items from Target online to take to that event. So I bought the gingerbread pals decorated cookie kit. That was $2. For cookie making, decorative sugar crystals were $5. The Frosted Forest House gingerbread kit was $8.99. This is kind of neat. So they have the little windows. You just stick the little windows on instead of, like in this case, where you put the icing around. So I thought that was kind of cool. I just bought one box of those, $1.99. This is some of my favorite icing or frosting for both the gingerbread houses and cookie making. It has like you can buy lots of these little tubes, but this really is the best. It's a gel. It comes out like a red glittery, and it is so good for cookies. It dries really well. It looks really well on the cookie. So, and this is, even if I took you to my refrigerator, I'd show you the one from last year so that I would remember to get that exact same one this year. Really works good if you're into cookie decorating, and you can even use it on your gingerbread houses. It's so nice. So I got another tube of that. That was $1.99. And then it's either $4.99 or $5, the icing that's like glue comes in a squeeze bottle. That hasn't arrived yet. I guess I had to send away a long ways for that. It's very, very popular. It's available every year. Well, has been for the last 3 years. You can buy it, and it works so much better than the glue that you're given with the kits and stuff like that. So when that comes, that will make $25, and that's how I spent $25 at Target. Okay, we're going to try to show you how juicy the turkey is. Basically just pulls right away from the breastbone. There's nothing whatsoever dry about it. It's moist. It's been let to rest for 30 minutes after it come out of the oven. It's as moist as it can be. So nothing dry or no Christmas vacation turkey here. So I'm going to go ahead and carve the turkey and then get the carcass put in the refrigerator for turkey stock to be made tomorrow after all the celebration is done, or all the meal with our friends is done. And yeah, there's more than enough here for four adults that will be eating in our apartment, and to send a plate to our two friends that are not going to be attending. And this is going to be our stuffing, so no homemade stuffing here today. We got some Country Hearth. It was $1.98 at Walmart. Cube stuffing, enough for 9 to 11 pound turkey. Of course, I only stuff my turkey once in my whole life, so not planning on stuffing any turkeys. We just have it as a side dish. Got my oranges that I made 2-3 years ago. I got them out. I love those as decor, Thanksgiving and Christmas. My amaryllis. When the flowers start to droop and stuff like that, and I got lots of them. I bought, oh gosh, I think 7 of them, all on special. Some of them looked like nothing was ever going to happen. I usually the torn boxes, or they're already grown, and usually when you buy them, you're buying them in a box. There's a bulb. There's just a little green sticking out. This year I went and I found 2 or 3 of them that they were already sprouted all the way out, and the bulb was ready to open. So, because someone will knock them and break off the stem or whatever. So, yeah, most people want them at a certain time. I just decided to buy them and have them. And some of them are blooming now. And then once they bloom and they start getting too heavy, I cut them off and I put them in a vase. I learned that from a a wonderful gardener in Norway, so that I follow on the internet. And then I'll give you a quick peek at the tree, because we always do the tree on Thanksgiving as well. And here it is. It's an artificial tree, same one we've had for probably 15, 16, 20 years. We set it up for 2-3 weeks, completely bare. We've got a cat, even when he was a kitten. Real playful, run around, get into everything kitten. He wouldn't go anywhere near the tree. He just likes to sit underneath it. It sits there for 2 or 3 weeks. It's bare. He can sit underneath it, look up into it, do whatever he wants, and there's no, I mean, as far as we've seen, there's no, he's not going to jump into the tree. For some reason he doesn't, which is a great thing. And then once the ornaments go on, he doesn't play with any of them, or once in a while he gets a little frisky and tries to bite on some of the limbs and that. We mentioned him, and here he comes. Our almost 17-year-old who still sometimes acts like he's a kitten. But yeah, I wanted to have a little ribbon. There's my gingerbread from a couple years ago. I bought these at a local primitive store. Bees are always important to me, and it was going to be a whimsical this year. So just like a childish, cute, because over the years I bought so many of these little mice. I love felt, I love wool, and you know, they never get their time out. There's the newest gingerbread, and then there's a gingerbread from Target. Last year they sold those for $1. This is an old vintage card that I bought about 30 years ago. So more gingerbread, and then we got these little guys. You know, each one of them probably cost, I don't know, $3, $5, something like that. You can get them at Target. I don't know if you can get them at Walmart, Anthropology. So yeah. And then Santa, the colors this year were red and white, and then I love cardinals. This is a Walmart decoration made to look vintage. I've got a red and white bells down there that I bought at a primitive store. Then we've got birds. We love birds, and we're bird watchers. It's another cardinal. So yeah, an old primitive Santa. We still got the bulbs to add. And then red and white mittens. So yeah, it's getting there. But we always put the decorations up then on Thanksgiving. And we'll have the tree looking like this for our guests. And yes, I am going to make some gingerbread today. I am making homemade, and I'll put the links to the recipe to the homemade gingerbread that I'm going to be making in the next week, and the other cookies I'm going to be making. But for today, we're just going to have a Betty Crocker gingerbread cookie mix. I love the way these turn out, and they're a couple of dollars a package at Walmart. So we've got some zucchini going. I think that's probably, we've got 3 more zucchini to chop up and put in. But that will be one of the vegetables, and then I'm baking squash. I have a little side dish of spinach. That's just for my husband to finish off. It's a leftover. And yeah, we do that. These guests are friends, so they're not going to care. I have to make the homemade gravy yet. Potatoes are going. Big bag of spinach. And then we've got I think there's 12 or 16 rolls with 3 squash, and the homemade gravy is going to be probably 3 or 4 cups of homemade gravy, so that'll be plenty of that. And so yeah, and we still got more potatoes that we're going to, I'm sure this isn't going to be enough for 6 adults, so because we only peeled like 7 medium to large potatoes, so we'll get some more potatoes going. And then I'm just gonna bake the gingerbread for fun, and we're going to have a cake with frosting for dessert.